Hello viewers, it's me again. I hope you are in good health. It is raining now at my place. It's a good thing for me. It is a blessing. So let it rain tonight. And as you may have noticed, lately I have been updating my account with several posts using the Sesparlu 67 hashtag. And in case you are wondering, it is all because I am now attending a diplomatic course titled Sesparlu. And this is the 67 batch, hence the Sesparlu 67 hashtag. And what is Sesparlu actually? Sesparlu is it is the short for Sekolah, Staf, dan Pimpinan Kementerian Luar Negeri, or the Senior Diplomatic Course. And by senior, it means this is the last of all courses that all Indonesian diplomats must attend, from Sekdilu, Sesdilu, and now Sesparlu. I attended Sekdilu, or the Junior Diplomatic Course, when I joined the Foreign Ministry in 2004, and 9 years after that I attended Sesdilu for the mid-career in 2013. So I began with Sekdilu, and then Sesdilu, and now Sesparlu. And I have to attend Sesparlu because, well, first I must climb up the ladder of my diplomatic career. To give you an illustration, when I graduated from Sekdilu, or the junior course, I was entitled to a diplomatic rank of attaché. Attaché here is the lowest rank for a career diplomat. So it is different from technical attachés that you may hear frequently, such as the defense attaché, trade attaché, finance attaché, and many others. So the rank in the diplomatic world goes from attaché, third secretary, second secretary, first secretary, counselor, minister, and ambassador. And don't get confused, the diplomatic minister is not a cabinet minister. It's totally different. And as for ambassador, well, there is this ambassador in the system of diplomatic rank, and there are ambassadors who lead Indonesian embassies abroad. And he or she could be either a career diplomat or a political appointee. And so to continue, so I attended Sesdilu, or the mid-career course, when my diplomatic rank was second secretary. After attended Sesdilu, I was entitled to be promoted to first secretary. And now I am attending Sesparlu when my diplomatic rank is counselor. And you can guess where I'm heading after this. God's willing, inshallah. The second reason I am attending Sesparlu is that I need to equip myself with new sets of skills and knowledge. I must keep on learning. I must learn, unlearn, and relearn. Because the world we are living in today is becoming even more complex. It is changing at a rapid pace. Some we can predict, and some we just don't have the crystal ball to predict what is going to happen. It is like a journey we just don't have a map for. For example, there is this geostrategic and geopolitical shift in Asia Pacific. Today is what we call as the ASEAN century, where Asia becomes the epicenter of the global dynamics. But it is shadowed by rising tension caused by power competition and unrest in a number of places in our region. And another example, a year ago we were hit by the COVID-19 pandemic. No one predicted the pandemic. It caught us off guard. And even today, a year later, it continues to threaten our well-being. It destroys our economy, and it changes the way we live. Another example is that we are now facing the threats of climate change and many more challenges in this world, ever-changing world. But with challenges also come opportunities, or if they don't come, we create those opportunities ourselves. And Indonesia's diplomacy is directed to address those challenges and to capture those opportunities. And therefore, my skill and knowledge in diplomacy must be refreshed and be strengthened from time to time by attending courses. It's like an engine that must be tuned up regularly to get the best performance out of it. And since we are the engine of Indonesia's diplomacy, my colleagues and I must also be tuned up and refreshed regularly. Those are the courses are for. And just to make sure that the engine of Indonesian diplomacy is firing at all cylinders, we must be refreshed. For Indonesian diplomacy must be anticipative, adaptive, and agile. And so that is what with all the Sesparlu thingies. You are going to see a lot more updates on it. And it's just to assure you that Indonesia's diplomacy is working optimally, so that you are confident Indonesia is navigating all this dynamic world in accordance with our free and active foreign policy. That Indonesia's diplomacy is ready to welcome the unknown unknowns for the utmost benefit of all Indonesians. And it is indeed a privilege to be at your service, my fellow Indonesians, and it always will be. Thank you, and God bless you.